Here we have the championship round one. It looks like Pembroke again. All right. So we're back. Here we have the championship round one. It looks like Pembroke again. And we just had to have a shot with our buddy Paul, who experienced we've all had the trackball come up short on us, Mike.
We have. And he confirmed what we were talking about.
Yeah, he wanted 103 miles per hour, got 83. So yeah, we bought him a shot.
And yes, that's a real thing. They know what they're trying to shoot for right there.
So yeah, thought he was going to thumb me 103, got 83, and ended up in water 3 times because of it.
Got the drop.
But now we have the battle that really, I mean, this is what everyone wanted. I'll be honest, Mike.
So this is reminiscent of Worlds a couple of years ago.
Yeah, 2017 Worlds.
Mark's got to come at Joe. It's got to come at him hard. I mean, it's got to be pedal to the metal the whole way.
And Mark likes to win. We know that. He just hid the shot meter. I don't know if that's allowed or not.
I think it is legal in PEGT play.
But Joe doesn't care.
Clause.
The only person that might care would be Steve, but he's not going to say anything to him right now.
Well, I care so that when I go back and watch what he did, I can learn something.
But yes, so Stenmark, obviously a competitive guy, but Joe Massara wants to beat him in the worst way.
Let's not downplay this. Joe's got a bit of an axe to grind after a very fun battle for the World Championships a couple of times.
Yeah. I like that we have a Golden Tee rivalry. It's good for the game.
This game needs that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Great ball. Pin stuck in the middle of the green. Just go fire at it. You make it. Awesome.
You know what I think would be a good power move? Is if Joe would play as Mark, dressed up in some real embarrassing outfit.
Like Mark's Halloween costume.
Like clown shoes. Clown costume. Oh. Sounds like maybe there's a party at Myriad tonight.
Please don't block me next time you guys see Cincinnati. Don't block me. Oh, I know. Now I know.
On Facebook, yeah. All social media, I think I unblocked you.
You did. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you went like, hey, Ken, you're on block now. Thanks again, man. Yeah.
You come every weekend.
I'll be down as soon as anything next week. Exactly. I've got your, hey, I've got your code, I've got his code. Yeah.
All right, still all knotted up. Hole 6. What are we doing? Yeah, I went. They were saying goodbye. Yeah, sorry. I'm like producer now. I'm like rocking over here. I might go on the road with you. All right. So an emotional goodbye there. An emotional goodbye to your old friend, Jason Elliott.
Yeah, so this was a great homecoming. I grew up here, moved back to Cincinnati to be closer with family, and so come back to Evansville. And my great friends put me up for the weekend. Jamie and Jason, you are the best. And I have your garage code. And I know where you keep the PBR. Back to the action.
Did you have to watch The Bachelorette this weekend?
I did not.
Okay, good. Jason, big Bachelorette guy.
Wasn't invited, basically. No, Jason used to be on The Bachelor. It was way before the Jamie days, let's be clear.
Yeah. So, no blood here, Mike. But somebody's going to run one in. We've seen that.
This is the course to do it.
Yeah, Pembroke is fun. Pembroke's a good tournament course.
It's a great tournament course.
Bills is kind of, we talked about that earlier, not really a fun tournament course because there's not a lot of volatility, not a lot of hole-out opportunity. It's just...
Honestly, the thing about links courses...
we got Paul Luna here. Let's use him as a resource.
Yeah.
So we think Pembroke's a good tournament course because there's a lot of hole-out opportunities, a lot of volatility. What's a course like Bills? Not a lot of different things that can really screw up. Not as many hole-out opportunities. What courses are the most fun? Because
Crawdad and
now why Crawdad?
there's a lot of swing holes.
So because in theory, the tougher the course, the more someone can screw up. The more it's. So you down two at Beals, you feel like you're done.
Down to it, Bills or Agave or
Cat. There's just not a lot of room to make up holes against guys like
So
you.
basically, yeah. So Pembroke kind of
I'd have to go in the
Pembroke's one of those where there's not a lot of bogeys, but there's a lot of hole-out opportunity. So watching Joe, we know Joe really wants to beat Mark. Mark always likes to win. This is the heavyweight battle here, and we're not going to hide behind the fact that they both want to win this a lot. You've lived in the same city as both these guys, but you're currently sleeping with Mark, correct? Is that right? Okay.
Well, we're not. I wouldn't call it sleeping. More just intercourse.
Oh. Sorry I didn't hit the cough button. I apologize.
The thing about Mark is he doesn't just want to win. He wants to annihilate you.
Sure.
So if you watch his shots right there, for instance,
Did you see he hid the shot meter?
you want it to be inside of him,
You're right.
inside of Josh.
It's not enough just to win for Mark, but he has to be better than you while he does it. He wants to.
I remember this match where Piston had a two-better going. They both had two betters. And Mark was trying his hardest to beat David Duncan as well. It was on Cape Haven.
Okay.
He was trying his hardest to have a point because David had him by points. He didn't end up getting him, and I think that was...
So instead of a situation where he could just mosey home and win, he's also trying to break people down in other machines.
He wants to defeat you.
Yeah.
Which
is why it's so good. Yeah. So coming up, they're tied going to 9. What hole in the back should we look for? 10? 10's the hole. No, so what hole in the back is a possible high volatile swing hole in your eyes?
17 and 18 are both 15 can set up sometimes hard.
Okay. I was hoping this would be drivable in your match, and now it's not drivable again in this one either.
They're both using the same balls.
Streaks. So they're both using streaks.
It is.
Are their bags about the same too? Would you assume?
They're using the same, mostly woods bag. I'm gonna go get another drink.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have a Busch Light. Busch Light.
Busch Light and 5 shots. Mike Cannon's had 5 shots.
5 shots of Mike Cannon. Okay, sorry. That was Paul. We had chiming in a little bit there.
And I hope everybody got to hear that. That was insightful. That is like first person inside the mind of two best friends. Insightful.
It is interesting that doesn't want to just beat you. He wants to defeat you.
And I actually remember the match. And by the way, what he's talking about is when you're playing this game, you're playing live. So other people in the same room can be inside the same match, playing live also. So he may be playing against Joe right now, but he's also playing against other people too. And he knew that Dave.
Yeah, he wants the $10.
The $10 is inconsequential.
Sure.
He wants to bury Dave. He wants to intimidate Dave because they might play again that day or in a future tournament. That's really, really, really insightful.
Yeah, because you think so much of it, you're just kind of laser focused on who you're playing. But Mark's playing everybody.
Absolutely playing everybody.
Yeah.
Especially if he can read the leaderboard and know who you are.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna crush you too. That's cool stuff.
He might make this. How about shout out to the Honey Badger? He gave me a shot of Screwball a while ago.
I think that Honey Badger and I had one of the best nights in my personal Golden Tee life ever years ago in St. Louis. Hanging out, just 4 guys actually. There was another guy from Evansville, and we were trying to figure out who it was. 4 guys just having a blast playing Golden Tee together.
One of the most fun times I've ever had.
Absolutely. Just.
I was tournament qualified with this guy.
So now they are going this setup. This setup, we're going to the little peninsula there. It looks like.
Before the rebuild a few months back, you could get out to that fairway on the long side. Maybe,
now it just doesn't benefit you.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more risk than reward.
Because I'm guessing with streaks, they still could get there.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, these guys can basically get anywhere they want. That's got to hold on.
I like that.
That's got to hold on. Okay.
I like that he turned to the other fairway. I thought he was going back. No, he was just hitting a full onto it.
and wow, because I mean, about another 4 or 5 feet, that's in deep rough. And he's going to give Mark a stroke. So Mark's going to go back to what he did the
So he's going
time.
the previous route. So Stenmark will be the first to act.
The bet is to Stenmark.
So, yeah. Ooh. No big deal. He'll still make that putt.
So what I'm seeing after I've been watching this for about maybe 7 or 8 matches, and I played on that machine too a little bit. There are some hard shots that are coming up way shorter than what you would think they should.
Yeah.
Paul's was a glaring example of that.
But also, that might be a little bit, even these guys, not doing their normal heavy risk taking that they would when they're not afraid to run one by.
That last shot, look at this putt. I think Mark thought he was going to be a lot closer, maybe even hole it out.
I think Joe played his a little short.
I do, too. I do, too.
Yeah.
It was Mark's shot that just with Paul's shot from the last round.
Oh, my God, he missed the putt. Oh, my goodness. That's an unforced error. That's an unforced error. Joe knows it. He knows it. He's got to keep from wanting to punch something right now because he's got to make a shot now.
No, honestly, this is where a guy like him, maybe he needed a punch in the mouth to wake him back up and say, okay, you're back in this thing. Let's go. Focus.
Yeah, because he just kind of powered through that putt thinking it was no big deal because it probably wasn't. All right. Well, now he's down 1. Now we have blood.
This is a match. I mean, this is big dollars on the line. Mm-hmm. This is not just like a friendly for $20. You know, we're not doing 1 through 5 on this thing.
Why don't you go outside, practice full and 9? I'll be out here in a minute.
So yeah, that was a unforced error. So now he owes himself 1. He's got a missed a putt. Joe missed a putt. I don't know.
No, he doesn't.
I know.
I play him clean. I lose. White people.
Throw a full out there.
I hired a guy to break his knee one time, and the guy didn't show up, so that's why I lost.
Oh, okay.
Guy's name was Tanya Harding, by the
way. Goodness gracious. By the way, in this match, the Bangers bunker getting a lot of play. I feel like it's easy to get to Evansville from Minnesota. I did it once. In 35 years, I've done it one time.
I thought about going to Minnesota once.
We got to get the Minnesota guys here next year. Wingler knocked me out of the Vegas tournament that I was in, and he won the purple in St. Louis.
No, really, I want to go up there basically to sit in with those guys on a podcast. We just had a Star Wars character walk over here and wanted to do a character interview.
Yeah, the Wookiee. This might be the JoJo tie it up right here.
Yeah. There's nothing to get Joe laser focused like missing a putt.
Yeah.
Because Joe can hit a full from 345
yards. So now,
yards.
Sorry to interrupt. This is the whole Luna warned us. Can set up tough.
Yes.
15. Although that setup looks fairly simple. The wind's kind of pushing you to the direction of the green.
Well,
how aggressive do you want to be here is the question.
Don't go to sleep on this shot. You go to sleep on this shot, all of a sudden you roll off left, and then you're down in a bunker.
That's right. You get how crazy do you want to get? And Mark with the lead. He wasn't going hunting. I get the sense Joe's going to try to make this.
Joe's going to fire at everything because he's got a 1-game advantage at this point.
Game advantage. He's down a shot.
Now he's just fire at it.
Forward with bite, thummy.
Yeah.
And he is.
Look at this.
Look at this. Oh.
Yeah.
But that's the punishment.
Yeah. He'll make this too.
That's the punishment. This is not an easy chip.
This is going to pure the dead center of this cup.
Mike had 0 doubts.
No doubts.
I had
no doubts.
So we sent Luna to the bar, and I'm guessing that he forgot about me. So, but to be fair, like I said, the staff here, very good looking.
So I'm interested to see how these guys do, whether they're really going to like hit a full.
So now Stenmark usually plays it down to the flat on the left.
Yes. Because
yeah,
that ramp is still out there, and I saw 3 people over the weekend unintentionally hit that ramp and go out all the way over into the water.
And there's really no. It looks more daunting than it is. It's really not in your way.
It isn't. It's a 2-shot. It's a 2-shot hole.
So yeah, using the ramp.
Yep.
Trying to figure out which club here.
Right.
So leaving it naked, looks like. Nope. Gonna go with a release.
I love it. It's going to be a touch, release
Cutting it into the wind, releasing it, and
wow,
that's a great shot.
It was surprising that 38% agreed with JoJo, but more people voted JoJo instead.
It's an interesting dynamic, these two. You have kind of everybody's friend for a long time, but also that also sometimes lends to people cheering against you because you win all the time. It's kind of like the Yankees. The Yankees have a lot of fans, but Yankees have a lot of enemies. No one hates what's that? Oh, really? Breaking news. This would be JoJo's first PGT win. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. So this is holeable here, Mike.
Absolutely.
JoJo's going to play it. No, he's not. Sorry. But with the straight wind, that is always helpful. If you can get the wind lined up with you.
The concentration is amazing with both these guys. They study the stats in the 3 windows that are on the TV screen.
They have no doubt what's going to happen to the ball.
They know exactly what's going to happen to the ball. That's the beautiful thing about these guys.
So we go to 18. 18, not easy. The hardest 18 of the 2019 season was this course.
I agree. Yeah.
So we've been here before. Stenmark had a 1-shot lead.
Okay. This
actually is a nice setup.
It's nice in the fact that it's so reachable by these guys that they've got to go for it, especially Joe.
Yeah.
If Joe has nothing to lose at this point, he's down.
No, so and he gets to go second.
Make it.
It's just like a while ago. I mean, it's exactly the same. He gets to go second.
Mark's got to protect his lead.
Yeah.
Mark's got to secure this win.
And seemingly, he's in good shape.
Mark's going to hold his score. So now Joe's got to go for this.
Yeah. He's 10.5 high. He's on the green. It's not easy, but he's going to make it. Yeah. Sorry, that was me giving insider trading advice to a gambler. And Joe is out. Joe, we're going to go to round 2.
Joe's going to,
But he had to go for it.
Absolutely.
That was not a bad fault. Stenmark wins.
And folks,
with
that's
a putt
on a
here,
missed putt.
And he did miss.
Okay.
That might have been a hey, look what you could have done. Think he missed that on purpose? Yeah. Now, I don't see any way Joe makes this.
Oh, no, I see Joe making this, but it doesn't really matter.
No, it would. Joe makes this, we go to extra holes. Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah, there was no way. With the wind and the trajectory, I mean, there's no chance.
That's almost there.
So
Joe makes that.
we have an official final.
Yes. Yes. This is.
Hang on, take it by yourself.
Right on. This is the epitome of let's just fight this out. One game, winner take all. Let's go. Yeah. We have some predictions going on about the outcomes of this game. There is some history. There's some history that leans towards Mark Stenmark. He's not lost a final he's been in since 2014.
You gonna be here for a minute? I'll catch you after.
Luna beat him in his first ever tournament.
All right.
First ever win.
So, winner take all, Mike.
This is it. And this is what we all pay our entry fee to see.
And this is, like I said, after Worlds, the two guys we wanted to see in it. Actually, I wanted to see me and you in it.
And you know, we're so nice that we defer to these guys.
We said, you know what?
Fans.
They need announcers. We'll finish 49 to 56.
Yeah. Yeah. And agree to a chop.
I am concerned about Luna's bringing my beer back. I'm guessing I'm not getting that beer.
So we're on Beals.
Bills, which we talked about, you can't make mistakes because it's hard to come back.
So
not a lot of
we're going to
swing
try
holes.
and drive number one. And if we can't, we're going to get real close where we can shush Adam Kramer, shush a shot.
So this is, it feels a little bit more intense than a normal one of these.
A little shush, bud. Oh no, this is intense because there's nothing left after this. That was a great kick.
I'm going to say they both make.
Okay, I wish I had a camera that could just watch Joe's hand on this shush. Okay, technically that was not a shush. But.
And this is
shot.
I would pay, any bet you want to give me, I'm taking this every day.
Yep.
He makes this.
Yep.
No doubt in my mind. Yeah.
Monet, he's like a painter.
So we have an immediate one-shot difference. And Joe is in his head.
Now, honestly,
already you got to think a little bit like, okay, I got to get a stroke back.
The best place this could have happened, though, is on one.
Yeah, certainly. You got to think, okay, I'm going to hole out at some point.
Beals has some holes that are really, really accessible.
If we have that par 5 that's drivable, we can maybe have some fireworks there.
Yes.
But, yeah, with streaks, I guess that makes this hole kind of a short par 5. And, of course, JoJo has a hole-in-one close to the pin where he's the only one that had it. Did you see that?
I saw that.
I had one the other day, had a 5-way chop.
You got a 35er. Oh, I think you were in one with Elliott, weren't you?
Yeah, he hasn't noticed yet.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so Joe does strategy and lays up for his perfect line that he wanted.
Yep. And, oh my goodness.
Wow.
My goodness.
He throws his terrible towel.
Kid's thirsty. Kid's thirsty. I got it.
So we're going to go and move on to 3. We almost had that hole out that we were looking for.
Well, he still might be doing it.
This par 3, I've probably seen 10 aces on this today. Or not today, I'm sorry, this weekend. Flip shots.
Full.
Look at this. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Every time they full, it just looks ridiculous to me.
Absolutely.
I'm like, that's how the biggest way to tell you're playing a different game.
Sorry, I forgot, and then I had to come back and get it.
No, never in doubt. Never doubted you.
So, and Mike, your 5 shots more on the way.
Yes.
So I guess Mark on the
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, gave a run at it. And if you notice the score, no one else made hole 1. Stenmark the only one. Speaks to what you're talking about earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goes for it. He's got the power shot. He gets a great kick out of that bunker, and then priceless, perfect chip to make the eagle on 1. And that's huge. In this matchup, that's huge.
Half of Joe Massara's game is the towel. He might be the most towel player. A lot of wiping.
I think that it is a little bit helpful, but it's a psychological tick.
Yeah,
that
I agree.
That is just keeps him going on his train.
Like an NBA player pre-free throw.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, just the fact that he's got a different color on for different days. It's like the guy. It's like the baseball player that steps over the line or steps on the line when he walks off the field.
That is a fringe bounce, a lucky fringe bounce. That's 1 foot from.
By the way,
disaster.
When he flipped that, he didn't get as long as he thought, just like Mr. Luna
and he
a
knew
few
it.
holes ago.
Yeah, he knew it.
Yeah.
All right, so this hole, when this course first came out, this was a really hard hole for me.
Right, you had to learn that left to right little bender to get it up there.
I think it takes a while for the people who aren't playing 50 rounds a day or 35 rounds a day.
Sure.
That you can just go over those trees.
Right.
So we're sitting there shaping it into the water for the first 2 months.
When you get to back tee box, you've got to shape that thing, as opposed to a Jordan Bender.
So who beat you today? Who were your 2 guys that eliminated you?
Oh no, Rob Myers put me out at the end.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Who did you lose your first one to?
Mark Stenmark, and he wasn't even playing in my bracket. And I was just like, hey, dude, I mean, why are you even down here playing against me right now? And he says, just deal with it, Cannon.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Luna wasn't wrong. He likes to defeat people.
He wasn't even in my bracket.
Doesn't
he
matter.
Came over and beat me.
Yeah. Now, somebody's going to make this. This is going to be made. Okay.
And honestly, what's so great that
we are going to see
people at home
this
may
going.
not notice is that Joe didn't watch a thing.
No, Joe didn't
was
watch.
looking down at the floor the entire time that
Joe
Mark
did not.
did his thing. Laser focus. He knows what he does with each club.
All right. This is going to go. Calling it.
I just can't disagree at all.
It's going to bite and die right in the side of the hole. I wonder if he thought he would. I wonder if he wanted a 90 there. I wonder if he wanted like a 9,500 there. Hard to speculate. I don't know. He didn't look too mad. It looks almost like he made a bad decision.
Where I've kind of noticed what I think are like short shots are on the thumbs stuff. When the guys are hitting just hard hand full shots.
Seems like the ball's not reacting to the push.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
In my mind, I questioned it a few times, but then when Luna hit his so short a couple of matches ago, you really have to pay attention.
I wonder if that factored into Mark hiding the shot meter.
I
Whenever
absolutely
Luna came
think
up
that.
short.
I absolutely think that. Joe's got his terrible towel.
Uh-oh.
Thumbs it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Gosh.
just
He wants
precise,
everything to go
man.
in right
Yes.
now. He wants them
Yeah.
all to go in.
absolutely. Well, it's just a winner take all, and Joe's got to make up that
Yeah.
shot.
And just there's not a lot of happiness after these shots.
No, they're ready to get to the next one. The putt's just pick it up, let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now this is fun.
Yeah, this is fun. You can go around the left. You can kind of go up and at it.
Here's where you've got to shape a shot, and this is where I hope people that are watching the stream take really a lot of good notices how all the ways you can play this and how you shape shots.
He might go full.
Learn this
Look
shot.
at this.
Yeah,
Full.
yeah. Remember this shot.
Oh. Not what he wanted, though.
He wanted to go longer, but he's got this next
I don't know.
He's got that shot. But everybody that watches the stream, we all talk about it on the Facebook pages and such, where you want to watch and play. You want to go to tournaments first and foremost. You want to play with people that are better than you. But watch these streams and watch these YouTube videos, because these are the guys that just have the imagination to pull off shots that you might not think of. And this is what's going to make you better. Watch this and say, okay, let me try this. I might mess it up a few times, but I'm going to try it over and over, and now I get it. And now you get better. You're going to cross that next plateau that you couldn't get over.
Oh, my.
So both guys have to make a non-putt here.
And both did not do what they wanted.
Right.
Joe, a little aggressive.
I think that he, when he saw what Mark did, he said, okay, I'm going to hit those a little bit harder.
I think you're right. And no big deal.
No. And wait for it. No big deal.
Yeah, this is no big deal, too.
Yeah.
He'll ram this home. Nice.
Like that.
Oh.
So, like 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
We would have been hitting our third or fourth shots probably out of the water right there, right?
Yeah, I would. Well, I've 8 out of 10 might be aggressive, but I'm probably saying long more often than not.
Yeah, like
Joe was.
Out of sand, out of a lot of fringe right there.
Another full.
Yeah.
My goodness.
When you see it, you see it.
I wonder if sometimes Mark fulls just because he doesn't want to give someone a line, too.
F-O-O-L-S? Fools?
Fools. The fool.
Hey, you watch what he does with the camera placement.
Although
after it's a shot.
I say that, and obviously Joe does exactly the same thing. Literally. Exactly the same
I found
thing.
myself up by the door charging.
Huh?
Yeah. You guys have a good night.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I just it's 6:45. My cell phone's like 100% battery. Somebody plugged it in by the door.
That a baby.
That's awesome.
That a baby. That a baby.
Mess around for no reason. I don't want to
Winning.
You guys' broadcast.
Guardian angel, man. You got a guardian angel.
This is the worst Mayfield 17 player of all time. The best player of all time.
Wow.
I would say, hey, 2 weeks we're gonna be down in Indianapolis. Hey, you know how much I love you guys. And in 2 weeks, I want to see your bar, Cory.
All right, let's do it.
Well, in 2 weeks we're gonna be down here.
You said you're going to be in Indianapolis.
Whatever. Maybe no.
Evansville, Indianapolis. It's all the same.
It's here. Because we're going to Haley's benefit check.
Oh, yeah. Then we'll play at Docks. It'll be fun.
Yes.
So we're going to come down here. You going to be down here for that?
I just heard about it.
Yeah, okay. So
TFTI.
He's very in. I didn't organize it. it's a sad situation.
Sure.
But Marty invited me. So me and Dave Stenmark and Plow and Steve have a 4-man golf team. We even bought shirts. So in 2 weeks, we'll be down here.
Look at
We
this.
shoot like a 72.
Oh my God.
Awesome
Wow.
golf.
A 106.
Golf to like this fucking game.
I saw it.
Joe had a 106.
That was bad.
I don't want to have a spoiler alert, but that foursome you just said might be the winner of your championship foursome.
I know it is. And here's the thing.
That-
We're not doing it for like the pride or the money. That said, we will win 100%. Somebody might cheat, but we will be 18 under par because I'm good at golf. And
No, the
Jeff's-
course you're playing at, you'll be
Jeff's-
better than
Jeff's
that.
great at golf. Plow is great at golf. So we have a really good team. Steve is not good at golf, but the thing is, like, we let him hit the putts, and then he gives us dot sheet. He calls them dots. So he's like, yeah, I was the one that putted on 18 when we put it within the
Joe
8.
Massara.
So
That's huge.
Joe is beside himself right now.
I'm telling you, man. There's been so many thummy shots.
if you guys want me to stop doing what I'm doing, just tell me.
No, you're fine.
All right. Because I love both of
But
you guys.
Joe is 2 down
Joe's 2 down right at this point.
with 8 to go.
Yeah.
And he's not happy. And this is not a course where there's
One,
a lot of
obviously,
tough holes.
This is a matchup that happens all the time.
Yeah,
He's the Buffalo Bills of Volti at this point. He
correct.
has finished twice.
He's
Second
never
place.
won a PEGT Tour.
Really good bounce.
It will be a long ride home with Joe tonight.
And it will be fast and within an hour.
Although he did get a ticket on the way here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's a $175 parking or speed ticket. He was going 85 and then like 60. And it's probably in his head. That's it.
And he almost missed that putt. He is really, really what they call not happy. Right
He's a little
now.
tilted.
Yeah.
So he's got to find a way to hole out. He has to kind of dig down, as they call it.
Like it has to happen here and then maybe 2 more places.
He needs.
Well, he has a couple holes left.
He needs a Stenmark, maybe.
There's going to be 2 fulls at least he will try in these last couple holes to try to make a hole one because he knows he's down.
This might be a Stenmark full here. Yep, look at that.
Yep. And Joe will do the same thing. There's going to be daily play that goes to play. I mean, that's fucking nuts. Are you fucking
Jesus
serious?
Christ.
Are you fucking serious? So, I mean, and Joe knows it too.
No one played
Joe
it.
will line up to the pixel. Look at it. It's not the far left. He's going a foot off the far left. Look.
Oh, he's auto-corrected here real quick. Yeah.
He is finding the pixel.
So, yeah. And he used to tell me that. Joe taught me how to play going to.
And so he's doing it that way. He's going with it. Oh, no.
He's just making a run at it. He probably did that at 98, 93.
So, yeah, just not a lot of holes for Stenmark to screw up
It's
on
just running out of room
this
at this
course.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just done.
Yeah.
But we've been here before.
Absolutely.
In the King of the Hill match, Stenmark was up 2.
Needs to look here. Oh, it's easy for everybody, but
Well, we saw Seth come back and tie Chris Brewer and then win it in extra holes.
39 extra holes.
I think Mark's gonna do the. I don't know what Joe's gonna do, but I almost guarantee that. Oh,
Wow.
Mark will go like one left and stomach,
Yeah.
or one right rather.
This is actually probably a palmer. You just palm it, hit it hard, and just play it out a little wide. And
It's kind of shocking me because in Worlds, like in this shot, it was just a one right.
yeah, no, it's just a palmer.
Or you can do whatever fucking wants to do. But in Worlds, like anything that was like 8 miles an hour, you just go one right, just thumb it straight.
Up to at this point, no point in making it complicated when you
exactly.
don't have to.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
That's an elementary shot.
And you see that?
Second.
Didn't even mess with the $79 because he's going to leave this.
No, let's just
He's going to leave it
done.
7 feet short of the pin, right on the right line.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Let's see I would assume.
So this is going to be.
Either hit a bite palm or a high teeth thumb.
This is going to be.
Either way, you have no. It's a super easy set.
And he
Backed it up in a little bit.
Little 10-footer, 20-footer, which works like a 10-footer in Golden Tee. And now JoJo just sent a text message. Interesting.
High release. Here we go. Oh, wow. Jesus.
So.
That's so fucking dumb.
Wow.
So fucking dumb.
Down to 4 holes left.
Yeah.
And this one is.
And I mean,
about as straightforward as you can
if
get.
anybody's watching the stream, I don't know if you can hear me.
I don't know if can Joe drive this one.
Is the stream on?
No, I don't know. I assume you guys are streaming.
I guess it can now.
Joe's shot right there on the last hole was something that like about 3% World Champion players are capable of.
Yeah.
And he hit it. So he went one. He did a full in match play
With a high tee and release
with a high
towards
tee,
water.
to left, with water behind it, just to do it.
And did it in that moment. Yeah.
All right, here we go. If he can make this.
Joe's got to make this. I mean, this has to. He's just running out of holes.
He's going to palm because he needs more backspin. He's going to go hard left. He's wailing it. And, yep.
And he is.
The thumb there, you're probably not going to make it.
He's going to. He's reeling at this point. This is.
Super easy look.
Yeah, this is not good for Joe. He needed something hard here.
Horrible. Go right tee and whatever high tee.
Hell, he might have made that.
This season, that hole's everything.
All right. Well, that means it's there for you. So if you can make it.
4 clicks to the right, and then.
On this is he knows he has to make it. It's either the up down, it's either the left right. Oh, actually, you can take that shot. Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Well, time is
yeah, this is tough.
Running out on old JoJo. Now this is if it was tied, it'd be interesting to see how this hole was played, but Stenmark's not going to get too crazy here.
Yeah.
He'll put this in the middle of the green.
I don't know.
Oh, he's in the full.
Oh my goodness.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh my goodness. Jesus.
I get it.
Junior's hit a full for no reason at all.
I get it. It's like when you're on the fringe and you feel like a 6-iron chip is better than a putt.
I get it, but who sees that shot? At this point, when you're up 2 strokes on 18,
that guy.
Joe,
I know, right?
That guy sees that shot.
Well, those two.
So now
There's like 5 players, right?
Right.
we had a 2-shot difference on 18 when they played in the King of the Hill match. Suck it pard, Giuseppe eagled. We'd have to have that again for extra holes. But Stenmark seems dialed in.
We would just have to see a mistake.
Seems dialed in.
And that's just not going to be a mistake.
And, ooh.
Yeah.
The fringe held it. Fringe held it. Yeah, no, I'm saying that was I thought that might trickle down.
He hit the perfect shot. Just make his Stenmark has to miss and then miss again.
Yeah, this is
over.
This is awesome.
Oh, it's way over.
Even if
What a great round. What a great match.
Joe has to laugh.
Joe has to make it, and then Mark has to
Oh,
miss
yeah,
his
it's got to
putt.
put the pressure on him right now. Oh, wow.
That's when you give it a run.
All right.
Just about ultraed that thing.
So Joe is pretty pissed.
There we go.
Mark is going to be...
Just fucking solid.
Yeah.
Mark Stenmark again. It's starting to turn into a... it's like it's Stenmark's tournament unless he doesn't show up or he messes up.
But there was like 2 years that happened. The 3 years before that, or like 6 years, was sort of like 2012, 13, 2014.
Oh, answers. Jesus Christ.
This match just got really exciting.
This match is making me see Jesus. Wow.